Hello everybody, welcome to part 4 of Sacred Underworlds, and I will give a little overview to where we been last time. I've been doing some quests in the Bellevue and Silver Creek area and still got 3 quests left. First of all, Shining Lights, and that's going to be the first one I'm actually going to do. When that's done, I will move on to a tragic loss. And during that journey, I will also do something about evil shamans quest. Basically, evil shamans is a very easy one because it's one of those kill X number of opponents quest. So, like I said, I can do it on the way. When those 3 are finished, I will be returning to Silver Creek, pick up the last quest from the 2 people we have shown here as the white dots, before heading out to Porto Vellum. It's not shown on the map yet, but it's here for the King and Country quest. And somewhere in between I will pick up a quest in this area, because that too is one I can actually do while moving. It's another kill X number of people quests, so one of the more easy ones. I've currently got my 2 major combat arts, being a Cannonblast Flamethrower, and of course I have Warcry to boost my damage and attack and defense rating. So with this, I don't have the items I need yet. It's still single white or yellow blue items. I don't have the set or the uniques, but being able to actually use the combat arts I was hoping to use, and at which my entire build plan is centered, means things are finally progressing in the direction I want them to. And with that, it also means I'm finally able to do more of the damage I was hoping to. So, in short, things are going to be fun for the next hour or so. And hopefully I'm able to do all of this without actually dying, because some of my games it happened a little bit too much. And finally, when I arrive in Porto Vellum, I will most likely upgrade my shoulder guards, the current ones, for this, depending at what I find. Because yeah, I got 2 slots in here, but I'm dropping in my defense. Most important, I'm dropping in my regeneration of special moves, so I need some compensation for that. First of all, let's start moving out and do a bit of the Shining Light quests.
Ha! Ha!
obviously shows I really need to improve my Warcry duration. I will do that over time and getting the right runes for it. So it's something that may take time. But at the same time, what's more important for me is actually lowering my regeneration on Cannonblast and Flamethrower. Especially with Flamethrower, my line of defense, in case I'm in a melee battle. I'm getting nice runes now. Now extended night, attack defense. I'm actually waiting for more life leech runes. I only got one at the moment. Somewhere, I think. Actually, no, I don't. Good thing is, I can actually exchange runes now and gather the life leech ones. Problem with that, as always, there's a problem, or as they're called nowadays, challenges. But either way, if I do a random exchange, I have no idea if I actually end up with the runes I want. So it's a gamble, and
normal weapons fail to damage
with
these
that
creatures.
gamble I might as well wait for the drop, because yeah, the sadistic number generator on that one is probably similar as to the one from the Combo Master. And this is going to be a very
I'm going to
dangerous
kill you.
opponent. Or not. %, regeneration and 2 physical resistance. Slightly similar protection, so although this belt looks nicely, the physical regen is still giving me a regeneration time, so no. Another big healing potion.
Hooah! Ha!
This shows in general why I was hoping to find that rune this fast, because imagine facing the war bear with
Ha!
a cannon blast instead of doing it with an axe, a mace, a sword, or whatever weapon you can actually pick.
Ha! Ha!
And that completes Shining Light. So select the next quest in the book, Tragic Loss. I mean, you do need a marker for some way. I know the locations, but marker makes it so much easier.
Ha! I love the smell of gunpowder early in the morning.
Now that's why I wanted the higher regeneration, or the lower regeneration, whatever you think is the best expression. Faster, perhaps.
Ha!
Because it's still very difficult to kill multiple things if you have to wait 2.5 seconds. Now get ready for a surprise, because this is the first thing giving us a very nice item.
Well, what do you say now?
This grave always offered a rune and a unique item. Always. And I'm actually wondering if I should use this one. I will. I'm lowering my damage, but just to find special items, it's something I can do later myself when I've unlocked my smithing skills. But the bonus I may get from it is quite nice. And I'm still doing the killing, so. But it means the chances to get magic, special, or even set and unique items has increased a little bit more. I don't know if it's a percentage or a fixed amount. I do know it works. I also remember that there were actually players in the online game when we used to play that a long time ago, who were players who actually were asking for MF or Magic Find to be slotted in each and every
You and I, the
piece
scoundrel of
of
his execution.
armor they had, simply hoping to find better items. And if they did, and the items weren't what they needed,
Ha!
the items would be dropped at the starting island. was interrupted a bit. The items were dropped at the starting island where other players could pick them up or bring them to a starting island at a lower difficulty surface. We were passing things on and on down. It was fun. And yeah, because of that everybody was able to use the better items. So I'm way off, by the way.
Ha! Ha!
But at the time, yeah, the community was fun. It was a great community. We were helping each other. I used to play hardcore. So the kind of you die, you're really dead, you lose everything set up. But in that, like I said, the community was great. People lost stuff and others would just come in and asking, okay, what kind of character are you going to play? Okay, a dwarf, I've got, what kind of a dwarf, what kind of setup are you playing for? And with that, people were offering set items, money, weapons, whatever the new player needed. And you had a good start, and with that good start you were able to get back up to the server or the level you used to play before actually something happened. Now here's a new quest. I have to be careful, something is coming after me. But what they want is kill me 20 goblin
Just
warriors.
enlisted a dwarven warrior.
And that's one. At the same time there's a shaman. And I need to kill shamans, so
Well,
let's do that as well.
you say now.
I also just got a war cry boon. And with the duration still being better as my regeneration, I don't bother. I can read it, I can use it, and I will become slightly stronger. Also, because of that, it upgrades in here. If I put it in a combo, I need to replace the Warcry rune in the combo. But I don't have to do that right now, so all of that made things a lot easier for me. 25 to weapon lore, 1 Cannonblast. Yeah, that was the regeneration I wanted. I'm keeping that shield for later, because as said, I want to pick up a quest later, and for that quest somebody needs to use a shield, and that somebody is going to die soon, so too soon actually. Now let's see, triple slot cannon, but only attack, a flamethrower, a weapon lore. I dropped those two, 1 point armor, constitution 4257, so that's the belt I just dropped off. Physical region, no. Physical region 3, no. Not really the best items, so let's hope. That's more useful. useful. Attack speed. No, wait. Yep, that's a better one. Fire poison. I've got something coming at me. Level 7, level 9. Level 11 and I'm out of money. Not really a problem. Because I need him.
Never underestimate a dwarf.
Not my kind of belt, but it's a blue one, so I always will get a better price for it anyway. Although that's relative speaking. One of the minor disadvantages of my sword, it's doing a combination of fire and magic damage. And goblins are always, well, not always, but most of the time resistant to fire. So with that sword I'm sort of losing a bit of the damage I'm able to do. Yet it's a nice one. And another room.
Now it's your turn.
I need to find myself a safe zone. Check the ring. Extra fire damage. Okay, and weapon lore. So as requirement, so I can actually slot this in an item having another requirement, and if that other requirement is below 6 points, I will override it and thus be able to use it. It's a technique I will show later. Not yet. First I need to check what I want to do. I need to trading, I need armor for sure. I think I'm going for armor for that little bit of defense, and I got 5 skills now, so I got 3 more to go. The next one will be trading, and After that, probably smithing, leaving one more defensive skill. I also got 3 skill points to switch now, and because of that things will be easier. I can finally start increasing my regeneration that way.
Hooah! Ha! 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 Ha!
60% RSM now. And a little bit more attack speed. Choice is simple. Very simple. Extremely simple. Except I forget something. I had to check one thing. Defense is lower, but resistance remains the same.
Ha!
And there's one of the runes I finally need.
Ha!
And I've always wondered if special items also means the combat art runes. Looking at what's currently dropping, I'm very close to say probably. So let's find Mr. Clubleg. There he is. It's going to be a 2 or 3 shot kill. Done. And another goblin warrior.
I bet they don't even know what gunpowder is.
Yeah.
Ha! Ha! Hooah!
So I'm fighting rangers, or better said, archers with a cannon. I'm about to say welcome to the 21st century, but I think that already happened in the 16th.
You
So
won't get away.
I won't. I think I just got away with it.
Ha!
Sort of.
Your money or your life.
money all my life.
Look out!
But the only thing that's actually done is they don't get my money. But they did give me their life. So, not my mistake. Wrong button. And yes, I like it the way they're lining up here. Because there's not much I have to do to kill them. Now I had a blue ring giving me magic damage, so not really useful for me. At least not yet, maybe later if I'm starting to use a weapon doing magic damage, but for the time being that won't happen. I can use it to upgrade my current weapon, because that's fire and magic, but I don't need the mental regeneration, so there's no need to do that anyway. The only need I have is selling things, and blue items do give me a little bit more in return as the white. Of course, yellow items are even better, but I guess you can't have all. So, updates, let's see. Tragic Loss is finished, nearly finished, I have to return for that. Evil Shamans I can turn in, so the only one left is Green Plague. And because of that, and since it's a quest I can do along the roads, I will turn that one in after I'm actually able to if I'm passing, not able to, I will turn it in when I'm passing this area. Because, yeah, why run around and kill things when you're coming back here anyway?
Ha! Hoo-ah! Ha! Hoo-ah! Ha! Not an honorable death, but fun all the same. Time to meet up with your ancestors.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something special dropped. Just make sure I'm safe. Now I'm safe. It's compared to what I have better, except for the fact that I don't have chance to find special items. But chance to trap flying opponents will be useful later, and the chance to land a critical hit is useful because, yes, crits kill. There's no need to explain or elaborate that any further. Critical hits kill. So that's useful. Also, as I said before, I found a special rune. Each hit draws life from opponents, plus 3%. This one is the famous life leech rune. One of the things I've been looking for. It's not really useful for Cannonblast, but combined with Flamethrower, yeah, it is. And it will provide me over time with the health needed to survive the monsters. Especially because I will have to deal with a mechanic in this game, a very useless amulet, a mechanic in this game which is called survival bonus.
A long time ago.
And survival bonus is something I can actually bring up 16%. It will increase the difficulty of the monsters over time. So the higher it gets, the higher the level of the monsters will be. Currently they're close to my level, or more or less close to the cap. And I will change that for the time being and see what happens if I switch to the club. So survival bonus, it's increasing the level of the monsters. So currently they're around level 12 like me, more likely 13 or 14. But the higher my survival bonus gets, the higher the monsters will be. So eventually I may face level 20 monsters simply because of my survival bonus has increased. Well, I'm not even level 20 yet. It's one of the reasons why, as pointed out, life leech becomes important. First, let's trade a few things. A few. Because I won't need much of what I have here. I do have a lot of runes. Very nice, because that means I can actually get a few later. So my shoes give bonus to attack, belt to strength, but I don't need strength. It's hit points and it's melee damage, more strength, endurance. This one would have been nice. Dwarven armor, it's something I will need later. Attack and attack, so now what we got here, one magic ring, one magic ring, one magic ring. Poison resistance, useful, but unfortunately not good enough.
Ha!
I will also encounter another attack soon.
Well, what do you say now?
I don't think it says anything about cutting off my head, because they need an ashtray. So 1.5 seconds, it's finally improving. And this one is slowly dropping too because of my physical regeneration and the
Ha!
I got several goblin warriors here.
Ha! But ugly and you don't even taste nice.
Like I said,
Ha!
I can kill them
Bring me the head.
along the trip.
Time to pay the ferryman.
And more important for me, another ring, is that my flamethrower is actually having a duration which is higher as my regeneration. So I can start spamming it slowly but surely. One more warrior. And quest is done.
Hooah!
And quest done.
Hooah!
I will complete it when I'm coming back
Ha!
for this.
Ha!
Oh, I was using my other weapon.
Ha! Ha! Hooah! Ha! Hooah! Ha! Ha! And another one bites the dust.
And I think I got really lucky this time. No set. Okay, I'm losing 1 point in constitution, so life points, but I'm getting better protection, better defense, and slightly increased attack speed. Plus extra physical resistance. So overall, it's an improvement. I'm still thinking about that Easter egg I was looking for in the previous episode, so Let's see if I'm able to trigger it now. Meanwhile, I keep collecting runes.
I'm going to kill you.
And this is why I wanted this better regeneration. Because now it shows that I'm able to use something before the previous use has been running out. Now come on with that thing. Somehow it won't trigger. I don't know why. If I've done something wrong or if there's a level cap.
Ha! Ha!
He's gonna yell at some point. Today's menu, Goblin Flambe. Because I think that's what I'm making at the moment. Free weapon lore. No special move though. So I probably won't equip them anyway. More damage, but regeneration time dropping. May not be the best of ideas. Especially considering I'm able to do a lot more shooting right now.
I can smell gold.
Let's start with selling off the bit of items I have. Not really anything important. 39. No. No. let's see. Poison with concentration. I'm not going to pick concentration, so I can use it, but it's not really useful. Fire damage. Yeah, no. Poison and physical regeneration. Now that's more useful. Dexterity isn't needed. So we do it like that. And another one. So that's one. That's the Shaman's quest. Flamethrower. Level 2 flamethrower, 4 seconds duration free. I'm not going to use that one yet. And this was the guy doing the shining light, and guess what? I can turn in this quest. Costing me 500 gold, but more experience points, so useful. Now what I'm gonna do first is get dwarven steel and dwarven armor as my skills, as combat arts, because with those two and Warcry combined, I can actually start a combo. Not that one. I will do two. Wait, was I doing the right? 30 seconds. Yeah, I need one dwarven armor for now. Now wait a second. So 31 seconds, 45 seconds and 30 seconds duration, so I may need another. No, not yet. I will create a combo and use armor. Armor will give me some resistance against fire and poison. Dwarven steel will make my opponents more vulnerable, and Warcry gives me a nice boost. The only disadvantage, over 80 seconds in regeneration, so it's not that useful yet. Not to mention, I should have turned this one to a level 2. 90 seconds regeneration. It's what the yellow potions are for, it's what concentration is for, but right now I won't use use it. I'll stick to my previous setup. I could always turn them into 2 single reach combat arts I can use instead of combo. What I can put in a combo, however, and I think that's actually the better idea, is this one. I've no idea how long it lasts. But it's very useful to fight bosses. And now let's see. I couldn't upgrade Flamethrower yet. And I think I'm also going to drop some of my special weapons in here. I'll sell this one off. I don't need that skull yet. This is given to the guy for the escort service. I don't need that weapon for now. And I don't need that room. Now let's go.
For my ancestors.
And here we go. First of all, I will give him a shield. So his resistance has improved a bit. After that, I will give him this mace. 72 maximum damage with his own weapon. 123 with the mace I give him. I will use that trick with another character later. Because sometimes it's very important to keep people alive, or you get the same result I have up here. I don't want that. Also, what's very nice is that they too get the bonus from War Cry on allies. So 30%, maybe not that much, but sometimes a little bit is enough to actually survive.
I'm going to kill you. Ha!
First upgrade to be 1 second or below before I actually start upgrading it, unless of course I find items doing better on combat arts that would improve it without me having to worry, even if the regeneration is going up. I also noticed the time, and that means let's see what he's doing with this one. Actually, he's improving. Okay. I will continue the game up to this point and finish the quest here before saving and signing off. In the next episode we will continue to Port of Vellum, finish this guy's quest and actually continue with the main quest. As you can see, things are becoming so much easier right now. Also, experience is dropping. That's because they're not close enough to my level. Also explaining why the kills are getting easier. So I may actually, with easier kills, continue to Port of Vellum instead. It will be pretty easy right now. Level 15. Not everything is easy. Sort of. And that bodyguard just keeps running. Only to realize that by the time he gets there, the thing's already killed.
What am I doing here?
Lots of gold, but nothing else. Muskets, I won't use that. Axes, I won't use those. So let's see if there's anything in armor. I will also sell off this one. Although I like the boost in weapon lore, it's a level 8, so I will have to increase the damage slowly but surely using rings and other stuff. Now I can do that. Endurance, speed, boots, speed, 10 RSM, no. And trench, 10% RSM, no. Nothing. So let's continue to Port of Vellum. It's getting this easy right now. challenge. A short challenge. I thought I saw a goblin. I was about to say.
Now it's your turn.
If you think something's wrong with your ears, no sound lasts for a moment. Also, I heard a rune. No, not a rune, just a shield. Probably shields with slots. Losing a bit to attack, but getting so much better defense. Quite often I'm picking up white items which
17,001.
actually have one or multiple slots. So it may look weird. It's not my fault. The only reason why I'm bringing up the items is to check for rings. Gold is no problem because that's all to pick up. But rings and amulets are important. Rings because of the damage boost and often something special. Amulets because of offering the extra resistance.
Never underestimate a dwarf.
At least one route. I thought a rune fell. No. Wood elf armor, yellow. So quite nice actually. And that was the sword dropping earlier. And I already noticed I'm getting close to my next level. About 800 points, so 2 kills. And I'm there. It won't always be this easy. Seconds regen. See, that's what I meant. Now we're getting something. And 8 seconds on the war cry, so that's going nicely too. Killing won't always be this easy. Especially with opponents like that. But it will be fun. Getting 1k from a kill. Yeah, that's nice too. I do need a different weapon in a bit, so I may actually switch back to, if I still have it. Because sometimes I forget what I'm thinking. I may actually change back to this mace. But like I said, I will lose my chance to find special items. Especially since I don't have my own smithing unlocked yet. So there's the bridge. There's my quest giver. And there's the quest. Done. Money and experience.
Ah, I see from this letter of introduction that Commander Ramada at Bellevue has recruited you to the Valorian army. Take this as a token of thanks and go to the rear fortifications. Speak to Prince Valor yourself. Any hand which can hold a sword or conjure some magic is welcome here. We were attacked by the orcs again just before you arrived and had to close the transfer portal to keep our supplies safe. But I am keeping you. Prince Valor does not like to be kept waiting.
Let us renew the old pact. Ha!
So do I need to comment that, or is it pretty obvious right now? First thing I'm going to do is activate the portal, because it takes me to spots I've been before. Now there's a crate and a barrel to loot. There's a quest to activate.
By my honor, this will be done.
There's another chest I can loot. And a book stand. Book of Religion. one vampire weapon, so useless to me, but I can show you. I think it was history. So, a little bit of history, and with this I will actually conclude this episode of Sacred Underworld. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to see you next time. Have a good time, stay safe, and see you soon.